Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and welcome to the weekly review special for week 23 of the Gaming Decathlon competition. This week I brought in 3,289 points, a nice jump, 600 points, almost 700 points up from a week ago, but well short of our best round, which was 46.48. Current virtual best goes up by 450-ish points to 35.62, and the all-time virtual best goes up by about 50 to 7,932 points. Breaking down the games individually, huge changes this week because the main staple of the channel has had the new version release, and so major changes have come alongside that. PCM 19, that's the new one. PCM 20 is out. It'll show up on next week's schedule. For now, as we wrap up the PCM 19 series, career mode season not done, but we wrap up just after the end of the Tour de France, and we finish with 952 points. We quick simmed the back half of that race and to August 1st, where we did our signing period. So we at least got some closure to the series, but the year was not done. We easily would have hit 1,000 points for the season, but we end up finishing with a grand total of 952. Stage Racer, same thing, far from the end of the season. We finished at the end of the Giro d'Italia, where we had one of the most exciting races I've ever had. Nielsen Palace, almost identical attributes to us, went into the race with it being his primary objective. He had a fitness peak for the entirety of that race, had the objective, and had that +3 to 5 every single day. We had fallen 4 minutes behind in the early stages, where we struggled with -3s, -2s, a -4 in there, and -1 almost every day the first week of the tour, even though I had a high fitness level and no reason for any negatives at any point. But we just kept randomly drawing negative, and lost 4 minutes. Throughout the race, the rest of the race, the last 2 weeks, we fought back. And on the final stage, gained a little more time and came up 1 second short. Nielsen Palace wins the Giro d'Italia. We take second place by a single second. What a way to end that series. No Grand Tour victory. Just 773 points on the season. We did hit that 1,000 mark, and in the end it actually wasn't as dominant as we were in PCM 18, where we focused just on the Grand Tours, won 2 of 3. We didn't win any Grand Tours with that rider. We won everything else, and we kicked ass all over the place, but we didn't win the Grand Tours. So, a lot of unfinished business as I head into my PCM 20 series. In the Women's Tour, great young series, was doing really well, really enjoyed it. It's not over yet, though. There's one more episode coming tomorrow. As I wrap that one up, 110 points. Having so much fun with that, but I'm doing a very, very similar approach for my PCM 20 career mode series. Draft Day Sports Pro Basketball 2020. This was a surprise one. I decided to clear a little space to make room for that PCM 20 focus. And even though it's been a popular series of late, views really, really dropped off on recent episodes of that series. And personally, I'm starting to take a little beef with the Draft Day Sports franchise. Just starting to rub me the wrong way. I've kind of had enough and decided, you know what, I'm going to take a little break from Wolverine Studios, and I'll be back later. 403 points was the final total. We got to the Western Conference Championships, lost it in 5 or 6 games. To the Clippers, who went on and won the championship with a 4-game sweep in the finals. Out of the Park Baseball 21, still wrapping up the off season. This coming week we will be into the new season finally. Third year, little sophomore slump. Hopefully in the third year, I think we have the groundwork to do a lot better long term, but we're still going to be having a pretty rough season, I think, this year. The free agency pool had nothing in it, so there wasn't any players to go out and get. So we developed the farm system a lot. Better coaching staff this year. I knew what to look for a little more, but the team itself hasn't really developed. So just hopefully morale, better coaching staff can get us up a little higher than we were a year ago. FS19, Valley Old Farm, still on 2 points. We've only paid off $10,000 of a $3 million loan. So hopefully we'll have some progress soon on that and be able to pay off a bit more. Right now, we're in the midst of a very expensive period of getting all the fields seeded and first round of fertilizing. So once we kind of get past this point, we're going to have a slower period where we're able to do a lot more forestry, and that a good chunk of that money, though some of it will have to go to fertilizing again, a good chunk of that money will start going into paying down our debt, so that score will begin taking off before long. FS19 Little Norton, the Little Norton series, just its second week now. Really liking that one and where it could go, and hopefully the views will pick up. Again, FS19 still just trying to build an audience. That one had a better start than my other series, so we're going in the right direction. And now that I have new equipment, and we'll talk more about that in a second, quality of the videos is going to go up, and I think that's been what's hurting a number of series on the channel. So we'll see how big of a difference that makes. Snow Runner, didn't expect to, but I retired it. I had episodes coming out every single day, and I had like 20 more episodes recorded, and I killed that series with a slow start. That was completely on me. It's a slow game to begin with, and I was struggling to figure it out. Once I figured it out, it started to cruise in the late teens, early 20s, and then even better, by the time I got to about episode 30, there was only a few people left watching, so I would love to go back and just like do a mashup of, you know, episodes like 3 to 20 and just boom, there's 2 episodes, and 20 to 30, boom, there's 2 episodes, and then from 31 on, kind of run the series, but you don't get second chances like that. However, when new content releases for that game, I'll probably bring it back, because I've nearly 100%ed Michigan in my free time, and through those 20 episodes more that I had recorded. I've opened up a lot of possibilities with that game, but I've noticed with others, big channels, game's not doing well for them. So it's just not as popular as I thought it was going to be. But dang it, it's fun. So, there was bound to be some more content later on. Founder's Fortune, voted on by the community that they wanted some additional content, so it's back. We're going to be down to just twice a week for that as a short to medium term staple, but good rebound series. I'm having fun with the new features that they've done, the development of jobs within that game, and we've already nearly matched our previous playthrough score in a third of the episodes. And then that's it. FM20 was long ago retired, and again, we're going to see a recycling of the games that are up here with PCM20 getting underway. On the all-time virtual best side, no changes other than PCM19 career mode added 48 points to its total, but it didn't move it any spots. It was already in third, still in third. The weird thing, though, is my only 2 games in the top 10 are now retiring. My game highest on the list on the outside looking in is now retiring. So that's going to leave me my highest active game by next week will be in 30th overall. That kind of hurts. That stings a little bit, that we're going to be at such a low point on the score that we haven't seen in a long time on the channel. But with some fewer games and more new stuff actually coming really soon, with some fewer games, I'll be able to put a lot of extra content. Like my PCM 20 career mode is going to have 4 episodes a week, so it'll develop a bit faster, but it's starting much lower. That's going to do it for this review special. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Decathlon Gamer. I'll see you next time. Have a good week. Be safe out there, and bye for now.